Hello guys, I'm going to be showing you how easy it is to make 2D games with the Unvintage Game Studio. So we're going to go from downloading a program to getting something up on the screen in less than 5 minutes. First thing we need to do, open a web browser and go to unvintage.net. It should be the first link on Google if you type Unvintage, but do make sure it's unvintage.net. Once you're there, go to the download section and you're going to need both the latest installer and the tutorials. I'm going to go ahead and save them to the desktop. The reason I want you to download the tutorials zip file is because I want you to use the same images as me. That way we both see the same thing at the end, and if we don't, you know you've done something wrong. So just extract them to their own folder. I'm using 7-zip, they'll unextract with pretty much any archiving program. And then you want to go into the installer folder and run the installer. Click next, accept the license agreement. I'm going to install it to the program files folder. You can install it wherever you like, it will run pretty much anywhere. And then there we go. So whilst that's installing, I'm going to go to my program files folder and it should come up with UGS once it's done. Yep, there it is. Okay, so finish the installer, UGS, and run unvintagegamestudio.exe. Okay, so to create a new project, top left corner, project, new, click next. I'm going to go ahead and call mine UGS test, and I'm going to once again create this project on the desktop because it's easy for me to find. And you want to make sure you tick the creator folder with the same name as the project. You'll understand why later, so make sure that's checked, click next. Okay, when you get to the build settings screen, you want to make sure everything is ticked except for the empty project box at the top. Because if you tick that, it won't build the necessary files. So everything ticked except the top box. Just don't touch that top box. Okay, click next, then finish, and it'll come up with the project settings window. Don't worry about that, just click OK because we don't need that at the moment. What we do need is we now need to copy the image files we're going to be using. So find your project folder. Mine is UGS test here on the desktop, and you also need to go to the tutorials folder right here, and you want to go to the media folder inside the tutorials and the media folder inside your project, and then you just want to copy this file, Max.png, like so. Okay, so back to the studio, you want to go to script and then open, and you want to find the directory where your project is. There's mine on the desktop. Go to your scripts folder and you want to go to scene.lua. This is a predefined script file and it has pretty much everything you need to get your game going. But we only need to concern ourselves with the scene setup function at this moment in time. And we're going to add a single line of code. CreateSpriteFromFile. I'm going to highlight that and feel free to pause it, because if you make a spelling mistake, Lua and the game engine really don't like spelling mistakes. So make sure you have it exactly the way it is there. And once you've put that line of code into your script file, go to File, Save, and then we can run the project. So go to Project and Run Demo, and there we have it. From download to getting something on the screen in less than 5 minutes. So yeah, thank you for watching the video, and I hope you have fun making games with the engine. Please feel free to leave any feedback. I'll leave some links at the bottom so you can go to the official site and whatnot, and maybe complain on Facebook, whatever you want to do. So yeah, thanks again guys, take it easy.